Hi everyone, this is Bobby from bn-games.com, and we're here doing another site update. Today is the day before the Wii U launch, and we thought we'd do a video because we were going to do Wii U video of an unboxing and maybe a review soon of the hardware itself, and we were going to record what it looks like. We were going to record the games that we purchased and show you all of those things. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to get a Wii U until next week, the way things are looking. And after all my reading and research, it looks like we're not the only ones. Now, obviously, during a new console launch, there's going to be shortages. We understand that. But this is ridiculous. And based on NeoGAF's forums, I think the worst offender right now is Walmart. Walmart appears to be having some major issues with their layaway program, which is what everyone else would consider a pre-order, I guess, at this point. And a lot of people are being told that they're not going to receive it until December 1st. So if you want any of that proof, just go to NeoGAF and look at the Wii U launch threads, and you'll see thousands and thousands of complaints as that rolls in. We have a distributor that we go to in Santa Monica, California. It's our favorite game store. It's a mom-and-pop shop. And unfortunately, when we called in to see if they were going to have it for midnight launch, unfortunately, they're not going to be getting any consoles in because of other, shortages, basically.
Until a week from now, at least.
Basically a week from now.
And we went ahead and checked all the distributors in our area. Best Buy, Target, Walmart. We checked everywhere. It doesn't look like it's panning through. We did place a pre-order at the store we usually buy at, which is why we were assuming we were going to get it there. They're not even getting the first-party Nintendo games until a week from now. So they have everything but the accessories and the consoles and Super Mario Brothers, because that's an internal Nintendo.
They have all the third-party games.
They have all the third-party, no first-party stuff.
Another thing that people are running into is, as usual, as you might expect, the staff are not aware of the new console launch. So people will go into a store like a Target, for example, and ask the staff, hey, is the Wii U being released at midnight? How many consoles do you have in? Do I need a pre-order? And some of the responses are what you might expect. I didn't know there's a new console. What new console? You know, there's a lot of that going on right now. So there's frustration all around. It is a clusterfuck. There's really no other way to put it. At
the particular Best Buy where we checked earlier today, they had 6 to 8 additional units that weren't pre-ordered. There was a line of about 20 people.
In giant tents.
Yeah, in giant tents. It's raining in LA today, which is kind of weird for us, but yeah. They're waiting out in the rain right now, and I'm sure nobody has thought to go ask what kind of stock they have. So a lot of them are going to be surprised, and they're going to waste their time, which I think is really stupid personally. Just, instead of going in and asking and seeing, hey, how many do you guys have? They didn't bother, and I didn't bother telling them because I think that's funny. I'm a horrible person, and I don't give a shit.
What it comes down to is, we know that there's always shortages, but this is
going beyond. This is an artificial shortage.
They can delay the launch to have enough units for a proper launch. That should have happened. And for those of us trying to buy the game before Black Friday, which is less than a week
6
away.
days from now.
No. This is terrible. Very terrible. And especially for a website that wants to, show you what it's about if you're on the fence about it. Well, you're going to get it. We know we're going to get it. We played it at E3. If you've been with us, you've seen that we played it at E3.
Played the demo at Best Buy, and that just reaffirmed our thoughts
Rayman,
even more.
If your store has a demo, I believe Rayman is one of the only ones available to play at the moment. Go ahead and play the Rayman demo.
Check your local Best Buy. They seem to have those in.
The few GameStops also have them as well.
Yeah.
Just don't expect to be able to buy one. Unless you have a pre-order
or unless you want a white one, which seems to be easier to get.
Yeah, white ones are easier to get because that's the base model. If you don't know the difference, the black model, which is the premium bundle, for $350,
comes with 4 times the storage, 32GB SD card,
Nintendo Land,
the game, a stand for the Wii U Mote, a charging cradle for the Wii U Mote, and a stand for the console.
I should mention that game on its own retails for $59.99.
As well as additional features for actually buying games.
DLC. Yeah, it's going to have some DLC.
It's going to have additional programs and DLC and stuff, so that's all included.
And the base model only has a 8GB internal storage. And I should mention, the OS takes 4 gigs of that space. The operating system. which is ridiculous. So after the operating system, and when you factor in, you're not actually getting 8 gigs because of the mathematical reason memory is actually lower.
Binary versus decimal.
You're only going to have something about a little over 3 gigs of internal space left after the fact. And that's not including any system updates.
Which one rolled out today?
Yes, to allow the online features. And that's another thing. The online features, you have to update the Wii U, and the complaints are that it's taking forever or failing or shutting down mid because you got so many people trying to do it all at once.
The servers are being hammered.
It's going to be that for a while as well. So it's a really sloppy launch. Really sloppy overall. So if we're going to review it, we'll review the launch as a fail. And we won't see the hardware for a little while here, or the games. I personally really want to play the new Mario Brothers game. That's the thing I'm really looking forward to. We both want to play the Nintendo Land. We didn't get to play that at E3 because the line for that was
ginormous.
Yeah, it was beyond trying. And
the lines for everything were gigantic.
But this one was the Nintendo Land had its own area blocked off. We're glad that comes with it, and the idea that you get a $60 game with the additional stuff and the additional storage price
for $50 more.
For $50 more,
sounds great.
I can go with that because I actually predicted it was going to be at this price point, $350 originally. Although I don't think any of us expected 2 different flavors.
No.
Also, I think the white plastic looks cheap. That's a minor thing, but based on the black versus the white color scheme, the black one, it looks better overall, I think, generally speaking. So, yeah, it is November 17th, 2012. We were supposed to get a Wii U this weekend, just like everybody else who thought they were. Some people have reported that they've been able to buy it early. Breaking street date. Lucky on you.
We haven't been that lucky, sadly.
We have not been that lucky, and those of you who are on the fence about it, if you're waiting for us, we should hopefully have it by next week. We're hoping. Black Friday does not bode well for these types of situations, but we'll see what happens.
Another thing to note is I know that during the launch of any console, people tend to have a lot of questions. How does this work? How does that work? And it goes on to deaf ears just because a lot of the people that are making videos are trying to just push out videos of the actual content. We're a little more open to questions, like we were with the 3DS. Our 3DS unboxing video is actually one of the most popular videos for that. Not only our channel, but just in general, because we answered a lot of the questions that people had then and there, and that's not something that you find on a lot of other channels. So if you have any questions that you haven't seen answered, how does this process look? How does this process look? Let us know. We'll be happy to film it and show you, and maybe even do a compilation video where we gather all the questions and show it all in one video. So if you have any questions,
it would be best to put them in the comments now.
Put them in the comments for this video, or email them to Bobby@basicallynothing or Marco@bn-games.com, and we'll do our best to go ahead and film all that.
So apologies to everyone who is waiting for the video for this. We're waiting, and we're disappointed that this has happened in this situation, but there's nothing really we can do at this point. We'll just have to wait until...
and if by any crazy chance you know where we can get a black model sometime this week,
in Los Angeles, anywhere near in the greater LA area.
Yeah, for not retarded prices. Like, I'd be willing to pay maybe $50 more.
Yeah.
Like, that's about it. But if you guys, if you know anything, let us know. We'll be happy to check it out.
So, that's it.
Or if you want to give us one, I would not be close to this idea.
Yeah, well. Anyway, that's all for this site update and Nintendo Wii launch review, I guess we can call it, maybe to some extent.
We'll have a couple of other videos coming during the week. We might have a bit of a slowdown just with the holidays coming, so podcast next weekend might be a little iffy, but we'll see what we can do. And just overall videos are going to get a little tougher to do, but we'll try and push out whatever we can.
Yep. So please subscribe and let us know what you think. Send us those questions so we know what to look for. Thank you.